The Bungungles will fall today. We beat them right here. We beat them right here. We are in great position for the next 2 games. Before we have to play them again. Hey, y'all ain't shit, boy. Y'all ain't shit.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden.
Okay, coach. You know the folks in the
and there's snow.
Live for games like this.
And it's a snow game.
Here at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland,
I'm
Ohio.
hyped. It's a snow game.
Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Andy Dalton set to lead
the red rifle
offense at the controls for the 9th year.
Jesus.
Out of TCU.
He's only thrown 1 pick. They're gonna test our defense.
From the 32 now.
And Greedy Williams is getting the start today.
This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. And now
Joe Mixon!
Out of him. 20.
Touchdown! 1 play touchdown!
Joe Mixon, his 9th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying,
it's fine.
Stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
Hey, this is what it's all about.
Browns heading out, and the pressure squarely on the shoulders of number 6 in his 2nd season now with the Browns. The number 1 overall pick in 2018, Baker Mayfield. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 27.
I hope if I don't run into my own lineman.
First down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
We are going to beat that. We are going to tap that ass.
I'm excited about the opportunity to watch David Njoku play because he's turned into a heck of a threat for Cleveland, both close to the line of scrimmage and downfield. The 2nd leading receiver for the Browns in 2018. He was the 3rd of 3 first-round picks in 2017, and he's quickly showed his value.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 19 carries, 117 yards. Now a fake on the
Baker gets sacked.
Run pass option.
They've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
Mayfield tosses one complete.
Mayfield.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
3,000 yards passing on the year.
Baker Mayfield.
Hey, Baker, don't force it.
Going to be seeing a lot of these Cincinnati Bengals in the coming years, twice this season. And he got off to a great start last year as a rookie against Cincinnati. 7 touchdown passes, no interceptions, and 2 wins.
And they get down to the 29-yard line. Baker had forever to throw.
First down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Left
Damn it.
Beckham.
That was bad.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
There's some shit talking going on too.
They move forward defensively. Got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
That could have been a face mask.
Defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And stopping the run, That's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Got an open man.
Callaway makes the catch.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He pushes forward.
Hunt gets down to the 6.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to.
Oh, he's in. Touchdown, Nick Chubb.
Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play,
hey, this is all right. We're all right.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bengal offense on their way out as we look at the playoff race in the AFC. As we take a look at
this is a must-win game for us.
A lot of jostling still to go in these final few weeks for the
Or for them.
They would be a wild card team. Far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
Yeah, exciting for us because we get.
I know this is must-win for them if they want to win the division.
6 teams are going to go from each conference, and guess what? We're going to have a playoff. But nerve-wracking for all the people involved, all the teams, because their goal is to get there. And anything less than that makes the season a disappointment. So this is they've got to be primed now for a big finish to their season.
On second down, and that'll hurt the
Joe Mixon
this time they're able to get him
goes down in the backfield.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And that's a false start.
Movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
And Mixon
dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
gets a few.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29.
We can't lose focus.
Down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Landry now on the return.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out.
Oh, and Odell is out. He is gone. Deep into the secondary. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nice audible by Baker at the line.
And the Browns have taken the lead. Early on, you hit on it. Needing to avoid the big play. Easier said
The kick
than
is
done.
good.
Touchdown.
Yeah, well, the big thing is when he does get his catches, you've got to tackle him and get him on the ground. Obviously, weren't able to do it on that one.
The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Hey, so we both had our explosive plays.
At the goal line.
I like this. And we get the ball back in the second half. I like this. I like where we're at.
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101.
Woo!
Win first down. Make 5,
Nice job, Eric
6,
Berry.
7 yards on first down.
Tyler
And
Boyd not going
second and
nowhere.
20, second and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon.
Mixon so far has killed us.
Knock him down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Mixon so far has killed us.
Runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton.
And that ball gets dropped.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Look now at the starters on the defensive side for the Browns. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
They only gave up 3 points.
Rising in a unit, you can tell by this team. All right, anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us.
Greedy's.
That's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Dalton over the middle.
That ball is nowhere close.
The tight end C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And Dalton to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And
hey, nice stop defense. And they're going to have to punt.
A few yards short of the first.
I know most of the time
they're going to punt the football.
You're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
No, leave it. Yep, that ball's going to go in.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice.
And Chubb goes nowhere.
But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
There is no doubt that Geno Atkins is really strong and stout at the point of attack. But I love his suddenness, the ability to make plays, to be in one spot, and then he's
Browns in the gun.
Backfield, he's a heck of a player.
And there, a big TFL tackle for loss.
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back. He's bred this big defensive tackle. So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Here's Mayfield.
Get it out.
And he completes it to Hunt.
But they will not have enough for a first down.
Going out of bounds. On 4th down, the Browns hand things over to the veteran Britton Colquitt to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Ross on the return.
John Ross.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The Bengals drive about to get going. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. Dalton bootlegs out. Now
ball comes out.
Lost the football.
Eifert picks it up. But
plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback.
That would have been a nice play, though.
Away from him, everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or
yeah. Why haven't they gone to Mixon more?
A teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton.
Shit.
He's got his man, Boyd.
Tyler Boyd.
He's tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion.
That could have been encroachment.
A first down throw coming for Dalton. Throwing middle, but
that ball's incomplete.
He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield.
Woo!
It's going to be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Dalton.
Mixon!
Back, Joe Mixon.
Touchdown, Joe Mixon!
Score. Joe Mixon, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Kick is good.
Defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown.
And he gets stood up around
at the 28-yard line.
28.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for.
Geno Atkins is there in the backfield.
Couple up past the 30.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to
Okay, they're stacking the box.
He just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said,
he got it.
Man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Okay.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10.
I like this slip. We're going to give it off.
Now, throwing the ball to start the game. Now Chubb. And his
Chubb ain't going nowhere.
Continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
there are no outside
he
runs?
looked like one of those guys.
Bruh, the fuck?
Chubb. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
And Geno Atkins gets there.
Say it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
That should be a good punt.
Field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. We remind you that coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football. Seems like we've seen the Seahawks quite a bit in prime time the last few weeks, and we get them again tonight as they head down to L.A. to take on the Rams. And then tomorrow night for Monday Night Football, it's Giants, Eagles.
And he gets to the 5.
Get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On 2nd down now.
And that's a face mask.
He's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
That's a huge penalty.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
After the penalty, it's Mixon.
And Mixon is...
Give him 10 yards.
He may have 200 yards by the end of the day. No lie, he may have 200 yards.
It's a jet sweep. They get it to Green.
Green goes nowhere.
The defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I want to run a blitz.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Pass!
Side complete to Ross.
It's complete, but he doesn't get anything, and they'll punt.
Well, if you're going to pass on 3rd and 1, you better get a first down if you complete it. They completed it, but no gain.
The aiming point has to be beyond the first down marker where you throw the ball. 3rd and 1, you can't have anything that's even close to the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you run the risk of what we just saw there, not getting the first down.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start with Hunt on the ground.
Hunt goes nowhere. Geno Atkins.
Losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Nick Chubb.
There'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the first down.
Chubb gets the first down.
At the 42.
Now take us to the 2-minute warning.
3rd down conversion. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's going to loft one. Deep left. It's
caught by Odell.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play. Now Mayfield completes this to Callaway over on the right side.
Callaway.
He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
We'll give them 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Rebutt.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Mayfield now.
Almost picked.
Coverage there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road,
the kick is no good. He pushed it wide.
There, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And there is nothing easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the foot
Timeout
in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking a rock. Very difficult to get any sort of feel on your kicks.
Andy Dalton now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. This one grabbed by A.J. Green.
Caught by A.J. Green.
Use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. Now they're going to
use their last timeout.
And final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Dalton.
Caught!
He's got it over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there. So even though it's first down,
and they can't get the playoff
before halftime. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
And we get the ball back.
The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. Fielded about a yard deep.
And he won't get it back
to shy the 25 at the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get
Almost picked off.
On third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Yards on the
Jesus, I forgot to tackle.
And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
We can't get the run.
You set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now,
come on, defense, you got to stand up and stop them.
Which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
If we lose this game, our future's in question. Almost caught.
Complete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Dalton here from the gun.
Caught!
One complete.
How did no one touch him? I have no clue. And we've been struggling in the second half.
On a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage
caught! A.J. Green!
Can match up with him.
Damn it, why do we have Green Williams on him?
You're exactly right. It's a tough task.
He's making his first start.
A good pickup there at 22. Green last year had the lowest numbers of his career output-wise, 694 yards, 6 touchdowns. But, of course, there was a reason for that. He was battling a toe injury the second half of the season. And, boy, did the Bengals miss his presence. They limped to the finish line, losing 7 of their last 8. They are happy to have him back and healthy.
Nope.
1st and 10 for Dalton.
Dalton gets sacked. Greedy Williams. The first sack of his career.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? It doesn't really matter. Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
To try again after the sack. Dalton, and they'll bring him
if we can hold him to a field goal, I do feel confident.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Ball comes out! Dalton's second fumble, and we have not been able to recover.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football.
Good snap, good. Oh, the kick is good.
Getting possession and turning it over to their offense.
Bollock.
That can be a little bit deflating.
Makes the field goal.
A lost opportunity.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Here now, time to discuss Odell Beckham Jr. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense.
Almost picked!
As well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a pass dumped off to his running back.
Chubb
And he
gets
us in
past
just shy
the
of
3rd,
40, down at the
gets
39.
just
Give him
to
14
39.
on that one and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Okay, yeah, this one's on you.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this
Baker
one
has
is
to get rid of it.
incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Mayfield now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Oh,
Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off
and
by
that's
the Alabama man,
could be
Drake
the game.
Kirkpatrick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Why do I anticipate those
Well, partner, I
throws?
do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages.
Fuck them up.
Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Now we have to throw the ball.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not
And
try
that
to take
ball,
advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes
Geno
it better.
Atkins.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A give. This is Chubb.
Chubb
And across
gets a get.
midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on.
Oh,
What's the key for the
shit.
quarterback? Get out of here.
Touchdown!
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns.
This game ain't over. Browns
Odell Beckham.
within 3.
Second touchdown of the afternoon. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point through the snowflakes. Up and good. Elsewhere, second half is underway up in Orchard Park. And it's the Bills who are leading in that one. Cole Beasley, a strong game thus far, catching the football in that one. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
We need this stop defense. We need this stop.
I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal.
Double.
Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And they have a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
56.
Dalton on the draw to
Yeah.
Mason. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. They'll set
And
up the screen.
Mixon gets the
And he gets
first
this
down, and that's
inside
a
the
killer.
35-yard line. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. They run on 3, 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Open man is Ross. Complete.
Yes.
And his bid for
And
the
we're
first
forcing
down
them to a
coming up
field goal.
short as he's tackled at the 25. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because
Kick
the
is
receiver can stop at
good.
any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Browns offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot, but nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs, so a good start, but a long way to go.
And you know a blunt veteran inside their locker room has stood up at one point or another and said, you know all this means nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning a title in August, right, in preseason. Doesn't count.
Caught by Landry.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. 12 yards there and a first down. Baker Mayfield, as a rookie, 3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the 4th quarter. What can he do here in year number 2? And now a throw
Pass
on
broken
first
up.
down there, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Landry there. That'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Mayfield to throw it. It's caught by OBJ.
Odell.
Taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 31. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And again, it's Mayfield.
Caught by Njoku.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 23. First down, Mayfield. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry.
And that's a face mask.
Maybe brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. To give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Going to the air again with Mayfield.
Caught!
This is caught.
Antonio Callaway.
Antonio Callaway, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here.
The kick is good.
All about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
They don't have to panic yet.
At the line, ready for their next drive.
They don't have to panic yet.
Last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
Mixon not going nowhere.
Didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Operating from the gun, Dalton.
There he goes! He gets sacked! Larry Ogunjobi!
Larry Ogunjobi able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of
Why are they punting?
This game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this.
Oh yeah, they have been able to.
Demonstrated time and time again.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, makes sense.
Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down.
7 yards on the play, and they're going to face a third down. As big of a play.
That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
This is 3rd and 3. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock
28
in a tight 1-point game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we
Odell, I swear to God, if you fall.
They've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Odell makes the grab.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
And we're in field goal range now.
Hands it off to Chubb. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
So they get one more stop of the
I
clock.
have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They run it again with Chubb. Runs through the
Chubb gets close to the first down.
Signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hey, okay, we need this play. We need this play. Hold on to the football.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Mayfield
gets it!
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Woo!
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he
Mayfield and the Browns.
Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5
Looks
yards,
like
so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards.
The Browns are going to win, and they now control their own destiny.
Down to one knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote.
And how about this finish?
Mayfield and the Browns get the win.
And close this game out by 1 point. You talk about how many coaches we talked to? They all said the same. All I want to do is win by 1 point. That got tested in this one.
Yep, and that cliche rings true. A single penny separates this one. So Cleveland able to come away with the
pick six was my fault, though. I swear to God.
Mayfield who led the way. The #1 pick in 2018. He showed why he was so coveted.
And it was interesting because you remember headed into the draft in 2018, the projections on where Baker Mayfield was going to go, it varied. But rarely did anyone suggest he would go #1 overall. And he did. Showed exactly why. It's not just how he plays. It's not just his arm.
They had us on the ground.
It's the leadership. It's the toughness. It's the moxie that he exhibits. And his teammates just feed off of it.
That was a big win.
So for Cleveland, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati,
Look, that game is fine for Mayfield. That game is fine.
Prospects as they fall to 8.
I want Hunt to be a better receiving back. That win was huge. It means that they're trying to catch us now. No, we're trying to catch them.